Hello, and welcome to the lecture on power distance cultural dimension. Today here we'll go back to some cultural dimensions that we have already learned. You remember that all cultural dimensions may be divided into those that show group belonging, how you are a part of a group and relations inside the group, attitude to time, and how we communicate. So power distance is one here in relations in a group, and we can have lower power distance and high power distance. So the origin of the term power distance was applied in 1970s by Geert Hofstede to differences between national societies. Here is Hofstede himself, and he told that power distance is how culture deals with inequalities, and this is the main focus of power distance studies. Power distance is a cultural dimension, and it shows how less powerful members of the group are accepted by the more powerful. Again, power distance is one of the cultural dimensions that describe the relations in a group. So in how by power distance cultures, people display their respect to cultures. And you remember about the tree of culture. So this respect can be vividly seen. And in low power distance, respect is displayed not that openly and vividly. So if we think about power distance countries, the examples which are really high would be Russia, Mexico, China, Arab countries, India, France, and Japan. And those who are really low are USA, Netherlands, Australia, Germany, Britain, and Denmark. So when Hofstede was thinking about these two dimensions, he made a couple of assumptions. First of all, he said that larger populations that are closer to the equator, and those who have the inheritance of Roman languages, they are mostly high power distance countries. Why? The higher latitudes like been closer to the north, and greater national wealth is associated with lower power distances. So also another very important categories here would be income. Yeah. So the middle class, how much it is developed, the powers, whether they belong to oligarchs or there is separation of powers, political systems, and innovations. So all in all, we can connect this power distance, low and higher power distances, enter such categories. First of all, attitude to inequality. In high power distance countries, inequality is normal, while in low power distance, it's wrong. The purpose of hierarchy. Superiors are super being. If you are higher, that means that you're not questions. But in low power distance countries, hierarchy is for practical purposes. The importance of power. In high power distance countries, this power, it comes before good and evil. Like power is very important, but in low power distance countries, power is legitimate. You need to legitimize why you have this power. Relations between children and elders. Children should respect, and respect is a key. And here children learn to be independent. Of course, these countries are organized differently. In high-power countries, centralization is very important, while in low-power countries, decentralization is important. Relation between superiors and subordinates. Subordinates expect to be told, and superiors are expected to tell, while in low-power distant countries, everything is different. So we see that even at schools, classes are low distant if it is the low power country, and classes are high distant if the power is high. So altogether, with universalism, collectivism, individual collectivism, universalism, particularism, low and high power distance belong to the relations in a group. It is how the group is structured and how it is organized. And also it defines many aspects of life, such as hierarchy, inequality, the modes of organization, and so on. That's all that I wanted to tell about this topic. Thank you. Bye.